Alright guys, this is going to be a little bit longer video because there's 3 problems in there. Let's get started. Here we go. So, notice on the last video we learned to condense. That's exactly what we're going to do here. Why? See how we have 2 log 5s. Well, you can't solve it if there's 2 of them. So we need to put them together. So the minus in the middle means I'm going to divide it. So I know I have a log base 5. I'm going to take this x, divide it by the x minus 5. And that still equals 1. Now that we have our log 5 all together here, I can now do a 5 power on each side because a 5 power gets rid of a log base 5. And notice what I have left now is x over x minus 5 equal to, now guys, keep in mind that that's 5 to the 1 power. That's not 5 times 1. Okay, so remember that's always going to be a power there. So 5 to the 1 is 5. And now some of you guys maybe get stuck here, but remember, if we put a 1 here, we can always cross multiply. So cross multiplying this way, I know x times 1 is x. Cross multiplying this way, I have 5 times x minus 5. 5 times x minus 5. Now let's do some distributive property here. So x equals 5x minus 25. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and minus 5x each side. X minus 5x, or 1x minus 5x, is negative 4x equal to negative 25. Finishing up, I'm just going to divide by negative 4. And I now know that x is simply 25 fourths. A negative divided by negative is a positive. Whew, 1 down, 2 to go. So again, guys, notice how we have 2 log base 2s. Can't solve it if there's 2 of them. We need to condense it into 1. So I'm going to start by saying I have a log base 2. We have a 5. The minus there means we're going to divide. If that was a plus, we would times. But the minus means we're going to divide by this 4x. And it does equal 1. So now that we have it condensed, let's do a 2 power on each side. The 2 power gets rid of log 2, and I'm left with 5 over 4x equal to 2. 2 to the 1 is 2. Okay, let's put a 1. Let's cross multiply. This way, 2 times 4x is 8x equal 5 times 1 is 5. So that means if I divide by 8, x is 5/8. 2 down, 1 more to go here. So this time, again, we have a minus. I need to make sure in class we do some with pluses. With pluses, of course, we would times them together. But with this minus, let's get it done. I know I have a log base 7 of x squared plus 9 divided by the 9. I divided because of a minus. If that was a plus, we would actually times them together. It's equal to another log. But that's no big deal as long as you have 1 log on each side, because when I do a 7 power, the 7 power gets rid of the log 7s, and now you'll notice that I have x squared plus 9 over 9 equal to just 5. Let's put a 1 underneath. Let's cross multiply. So x squared plus 9 equals 9 times 5 is 45. We're going to minus 9 each side. So x squared is going to equal 45 minus 9 is 36. So when I square root, x is 6 or negative 6. So guys, don't forget that in IM3, that's where you start understanding that when you do a square root, there's actually two answers. The positive answer that we're more familiar with, but we also have to consider the possibility of the negative answer. And so guys, that's how you solve these log equations, by using condensing, because you need that condensing to get only one log together so you can do a power on it to get rid of the log. So that ultimately is the trick on these. See you in class.